So, I guess to start off, how you enjoying Mayhem Festival?
It's awesome. We did Ozfest 2007 and done some other summer festival tours, but nothing was compared to that until now. This is like as good or better than that, so we're having a blast.
Definitely a lot better than hell, this is actually probably my favorite tour. I think I speak for everybody when I say that sort of thing.
It's awesome.
That's great. So is there any bands that you guys are checking out each day that you can, recommend that are site visitors if they happen to be at Mayhem?
I would recommend if you're at Mayhem, you come to the second stage and you watch the first band to the very last band. And you go over and you watch Five Finger Death Punch to Korn, and you got a great show.
No, seriously,
they're all good.
Every band is pretty freaking awesome.
And everyone's trying to outdo everyone else. Everyone's putting on a great show.
So how the crowd's been?
It's been very full, and they have been really receptive of everyone's music and stuff, just totally wanting to go off and whatnot.
Yeah, we're loving it. After the first day, we were like, this is the tour that we've been on for a long time. This is it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what can you share with our site visitors about what's been going on with you guys? I know you recently released Star-Crossed Wasteland, right?
We just released, like I said, we just released our new album on July 13th. It debuted in the top 40. So we're really excited about it. The reception has been amazing from the fans and the critics, and every day on Mayhem Fest we're seeing people singing the lyrics and loving all the new. We're playing a lot of new songs, more new songs than old songs, and everyone's really loving the new stuff. So
that's always a little risky too.
It is. We were planning on possibly having to change the set after the first day, but after the first day we haven't changed it once because they've loved all the new stuff. So
I heard the new stuff is a little darker than before. Like, what led to that decision?
I think that after doing the second album, we were all kind of like, all right, well, that was. I mean, even though it was awesome, making our second album and stuff, it was just like, all right, we get that fire under our asses, and just let's be brutal again.
We heard a lot of there was a lot of people that really liked the second album and really saw what we were doing, and we liked it too. We were really proud of it. We showed a lot of artistic depth and a lot more melody and songwriting, things like that. But we also had a lot of people, that were like, oh, where'd the metal go? We like the heavy in this moment, and heavy this, and we did Warped Tour over the summer before the album came out, and that kind of also made us like, we want to be heavy, let's be heavy, and then we just were like, we're going to be heavy on this record, and it's obviously what everyone wanted, because the reception has been great.
Definitely bands that kind of came and went on the Warped Tour, like bands like Amir. Who else actually came and went? There weren't many metal bands on there, so every day. This year,
yeah. I was surprised to see that too.
Definitely, last year it was like
there was
oh
nobody.
My gosh, there's barely any metal bands there. It's just like, God, you're missing.
Yeah, it was out last weekend, and I was like, wow, you got Whitechapel on there.
Yeah,
and,
a lot bigger.
I Set to Kill. I was like, wow,
Definitely. So it's just that craving for that again.
So, what has been a memorable career moment for you guys so far?
I mean, we always say the same. We usually always say the same thing, which is, the Ozzy Osbourne Arena tour and playing Madison Square Garden and Staples Center and some of the big famous arenas is obviously hard to top. But this tour is definitely, we've had some great shows on this one too that are pretty memorable too.
Hell, being top, number 40 on the Billboard is pretty freaking exciting. that we actually just figured out, what was it, this week?
Yeah, and another thing about that that's really cool for us too is the fact that the trend for most of every band is you're doing half of what you did the time before. It's still good, but the trend is just to be less sales, and we actually topped it again, so just doing better with each album feels really good.
That's good. So what are the plans for after Mayhem?
We're going to headline our way home, take a little bit of a break, like about a month, and then we're going to start touring in the fall and just tour up till Christmas, and then take off for Christmas about a week or two, and then go out again all next year.
Hopefully we'll be going overseas.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to go to Europe and hopefully Japan, Australia.
So, definitely get out there.
So how is, I guess, you mentioned playing overseas and everything. How's the crowds overseas versus in the States? I know they tend to take hard rock very seriously, over there.
They take just music in general seriously.
I think it's different than here. So.
Yeah, it is. I mean, on a tour like this, you're seeing everybody kind of coming together and everyone's just having a good time and there for the show. But in general, in America, there are a lot of scenes and cliques, and over in Europe, you find that a show with different styles of music, like Download Festival or something, people just give it up to all the bands, or they're having a good time, and they also seem a little bit more just sophisticated, I say, just because like you can throw some kind of clapping pattern at them or something, or some crowd participation thing. They just get it like that, you know, in Japan and Europe, but in America sometimes you can.
Yeah, what?
You just like and they're like.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
So, is there a dream artist that you guys would like to share a stage with someday?
Well, Ozzy was definitely one of them, but Metallica, I always say Metallica because they're obviously a huge fan.
I'm gonna go for Van Halen.
Van Halen would be pretty sweet too. I would definitely not be able to pinch myself.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
So, if you guys were not pursuing music right now, what would you be doing?
Jamba Juice, public storage. I don't know, man.
That's what our jobs were actually beforehand.
Yeah, okay. I can't really think of doing anything else because this is all I really like to do. So I'd have to do something in music.
I think for me, it would either be like on the hopefully maybe producing side of music, but I don't think that I would be able to do that if I didn't do this first. So something techie,
something.
Yeah, I love tinkering with stuff. So that's pretty much it.
So, what is it like for you? When you have a fan come up and say, your music's changed my life, or it has special meaning to you? Like, how's the reaction to that?
It's so flattering, and we always try to take the time to talk to people, anyways. But when they have a story like that, which we get a lot of that in this band, and it's a huge compliment. It makes us feel like it's worthwhile, even if it's a crappy show and there's only 50 people there or something. If some of those people are our music has touched them like that, it's just a great feeling. It's like we're actually meant to be doing this.
There's definitely there are some people that just hit you harder than others. There are a lot of people that will come up and awesome job, or you guys have done this or whatever, but there are people that just come up to you like with this certain like look on their face. Maybe it's just like the right time of the day or
you
whatever.
Saved my life,
but it's
stuff
just
like that.
It's just like wow, like that was really touching, and yeah, it's just
it's a big compliment. It's
yes.
as big a compliment as you can get as somebody or people buying the record or whatever.
So, where do you hope to take the band in the future? Like maybe in the next 5 years, or would you like to see yourself?
Yeah, we want to go as far as we can go. We just want to be able to make a living doing this, and be able to support our families and have a place to live. I don't need a mansion, just a place to live and a car, just whatever. Just be able to like make a good living doing this, and go as far as we can, reach as many people as we can. That's pretty much it.
That's great. And what's the best way for fans to keep up to date with you?
On our MySpace page, which is myspace.com/inthismoment, or Facebook, which is Facebook/official-ITM.
Yeah. And then I think there's the Twitter too.
Yeah, we have a Twitter. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Yeah, basically just Google on.
Google in this moment,
and it'll get you anything and everything that you want to know
So
about
you guys active with any of that? Or?
Oh yeah, I mean we set up our own MySpace or Facebook page and MySpace page, but Facebook particularly lately, it's really easy to interact with fans, so we're always on there putting up stuff.
That's a Twitter thing too, all the way.
Definitely.
I still haven't completely jumped on it yet, but everybody's like, get on Twitter.
Yeah, the Facebook thing I was kind of resistant to for a long time, but we actually opened up a Facebook right when we started doing this new album, and actually got involved in it, and it's awesome. We've got like 8,000 people on there
That's
now.
so funny too, 'cause you can't share music on Facebook.
But you can share
the
it.
links,
Yeah,
but,
you're right.
On MySpace, it's like you can listen and do all that stuff. But
For some reason, MySpace is kind of dying a little bit right now.
It is.
It's kind of stale right now. There's like a new thing that I've been using called Foursquare. Foursquare, have you ever heard of it before? I mean, I don't even know how new it is, but that's kind of like you follow wherever we are. And just,
yeah, it's kind of neat. Like you check in from
pinpoint
different
it.
places.
Yeah. So that's another idea.
So I guess, is there any final message or comment that you would like to share with our site? Is there anything I didn't touch on in the interview? That
I would
you guys
just
would like to
say,
talk
if you like it in this moment, or you've been following us, thanks. And if you haven't got the new album, check it out. It might change your mind about it in this moment. I think you know what we're about.
Give us a chance.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Cool.